And I'll just go with it now. So I'm just putting some liquid clear on, and then I'll throw some colour on, and then we'll do some wicked blending. Where's everyone watching from? Where's everyone watching from? Jessica Couch just joined, Liam Malarkey just joined, Lady Lala just joined. Hello everyone that's joining. Stick around and you'll see some painting going on. I'm just doing a boring bit first, which is putting a liquid clear on, but things will start to come to life in a bit. Okay, I'm probably just going to leave that bit. I'll probably have some mountains there, maybe just a bit higher. Just gives me a rough idea where everything's going to be. Oh, we got UK, yeah, I'm in UK, Newcastle, Wales. Hello Nick, how you doing? Mostly UK then at the moment. Oh, we got someone in the same town there, yet in New, I can't say it. I can hardly see it, no about to say it. Okay, let's get some Prussian blue. So I've got some dark Prussian blue there. We're going to fire some of that up on the board. Quite a dark colour. So look at that. Now you won't see a lot of this go on, but once it's on and I start doing some magic, some blending and all sorts, you'll see. You might be able to see that go on. Just putting a load of blue on. You should be able to see that actually. It's a nice blue, it's like an inky sort of blue. Just getting that all in there, and that's mixing with the liquid clear, and that'll help me do some blending in a bit. And we'll just put some down here for where the water's going to be. So a real dark colour. I've got a little thing that holds it in place, but there's a screw right where the end of this board is. So I need to get another easel because that makes it pretty hard work. So I'm having to hold the board. I'll just leave a little corner because I can probably put some trees in there. Okay, that should be enough blue on there. We've got Essex going on, the big Davy P, how you doing? So I myself am in Buckinghamshire. Okay. Right, we'll think about doing some northern lights. And we'll have some mountains there. So all I need is a bit of white. And we'll throw some colour in as well, maybe some red. Get some white on the board. Nice big dollop of white. We'll get some nice red in there. Just a little touch of red. And we're just going to lay this paint on, and it's going to look weird to start with, but I don't know if you've seen before, but oh, I'm in Bucks too. Oh, that's pretty close then. So just a little bit of white, just dragging a bit of white. Let's think where we want these lights coming over. Do we want it coming this way? Let's go this way from about here. Go about, let's just have it curving off the page. We'll do another one here. There'll be some mountains here, and I'm going to blend these up in a minute, so it should look pretty cool. Just a little bit of white. We can add a bit of red. Quite close together ones. I'll do some white. I'll leave a bit of, maybe a bit of red there, so let's do a bit of a break there and have some red in there. and bits of breaks there. Okay, let's add some red. Get another little brush. And then we do some blending. Hopefully that'll come out alright. Just get myself a little brush. Add some red. Got some red on the board there. Just loading up the brush. Don't need too much. I'm just making this up as I go along. Maybe a bit of red there. Some in there. Some there. It's going to be quite hard because it's such a dark blue underneath, but you should see some kind of red. What the hell, should we put some green in too? I'll put a little bit of green in as well. Why not? Let's just find another little brush. So we've got lots of people. So, hello William from Cambridgeshire. What are you painting? I'm going to do the Northern Lights and some mountains and a lake. MG Coyote, what are you painting? I think, yep, the same. Just going to add some green to these bits. I might have to add some more white, but I might just try and blend some of them up a bit now, and hopefully we'll get some Northern Lights. Add a bit more white, because the blue's under there, obviously it picks that colour up. So let's just very carefully try and think the best place to start. Maybe here. I'm doing it really lightly to begin with, like building it up. And just keep going until it looks cool. Basically, we'll have some nice Northern Lights. Got a bit of that green coming through now. And we do it the same. I can add more white where needed. Two hairs and some air, basically, as old Bob Ross used to say. Literally so careful. Let's just put a little bit of white in there. Hello Trisha, how you doing? Back girl, so pretty, thank you very much. Nice to have some new people here. Please tap the screen if you're enjoying what you're seeing. It really helps out. Any new followers or gifts that I've missed, then thank you. I really appreciate that. Appreciate you guys being here. So yeah, just play about with it, just until it looks good. There we go, can lift it right up now. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of it. Look at that. We'll put some nice mountains in front of this as well. So what are we at? 2.3k likes. Come on, let's whiz to 5,000. Come on, blister your fingers for me. Guys, a conversation starter. What did everyone have for dinner tonight? I ask nearly every time I come on. I'm fascinated with what people have for dinner. Let's just put a bit more there. A bit more there. Where else could I go? Just a little bit there. So we've only got little bits of red in there, but it's just effective. Straight up. Lots of northern lights here. Let's just feather that out a little bit. Where's the other brush gone? That'll do. You can just sort of go up to these and neaten them up a little bit if you want, because you've got that dark blue underneath there anyway. So you can just neaten them up. Okay. Maybe I'll bring this one down just a little bit further, because I want some mountains there. So again, just lift up. There we go. Just play around with it until you know you're happy. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's put some nice mountains in. I'm just going to use black as a background for the mountain in this. It's quite a dark scene, so I'm just going to add some black to the palette. I would love to see the Northern Lights too, definitely. Definitely, what an amazing place. Right, let's put some mountains in. This is fun. You probably won't see a lot until I put some snow on. And put some nice snow on the mountains. So I've just got a tiny little bit of black. You won't see a lot of this go on. Maybe I'll use that little bit of red up there and just add that. And maybe just a scratch of blue into this black. Don't need a lot of paint for this, so we've got to figure out where we want these mountains. We can have a big one here, maybe coming up there. Let's work this out. We'll have one about here. One about there. And then probably, let's have a big one. Let's go, yeah, that one down to about there. We can have a big one about here. Just going over. Just going over. A big peak. So I've just added some paint, black paint to the board, scratching that in as a base coat for the mountains. And then we'll add some snow. Trying to keep up with the comments. Oh well, someone at MG had vegetables. The Technique is so cool. Absolutely, try the Technique, it is brilliant. Okay. So I had pizza for dinner. Pizza. It was quite hot actually. It had like jalapenos and chicken and spicy stuff. It was actually quite nice though. Right, so we know where the mountains are. Let's get a little brush and just pull them out a little bit. And then we can add some snow, which is one of the people's most favourite bits. Seems to be. So you don't need a lot of paint. So at the moment I've got liquid clear, I've got the blue on there, and then I've got this black on there. Just pull them out. And you can decide what you want. What the heck, should we have a little, let's have a little one in the background there. That's a little one in the background. Right, let's add some snow. This is so fun, this is so fun. I need to get some tissue, bear with me. Thank you to everyone that's following, tapping the screen, I appreciate it. So let's add some, I've got a little, can you see there's a little bit of, I'm just going to take that down here. So it's got a hint of blue in, and not a lot. So we'll start with the sides, and we'll just drag some snow down. There we go. And maybe that comes down there like that. Making lots of little swishing noises, because I do. Let's come right down there. So that's mixes very lightly putting this on. Like literally just dragging it. There we go. I'll just try and get a bit more at the top. And down here. And then we'll change. We'll put some little shadows on and all sorts. But we're making mountains, we're making mountains. Right, this side over here, we've got a little one here, so we're going to just do that to start with. I'm going to do that side, let's do this side over here. Oh, Bob Ross, complete legend. He's such a nice man as well. I watched his documentary. It's so sad, but there you go. It's kind of. Now let's think. Let's have that swooping down in front. Get some more bright white on there. Just carefully putting it on. I'm picking up the blue underneath, so it's changing sort of colour a bit. Okay, let's do that. So we've got some nice snow there, and we'll do the other sides. And we'll add a little bit of this blue, if I can get enough of this blue, because it's quite strong. Let's just add that to there, so you can see that colour blue there. That's a nice colour for the other side, which gives it a bit of a shadow. Yeah, that's good. Okay, here we go. Are you self-taught? Yes, I am, Carol. I just love watching. The joy of painting, such a brilliant. Oh yeah. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I feel sorry for his son as well, you know. He doesn't get anything. Let's start with this one. There's a little background one there, look. We'll just drag some down this side. Now, I might be able to, because I'm right-handed, I might just sort of go like that. It's awkward actually, I might have to come this side. I can touch up some bits anyway, but it's getting the right sort of angle. some nice mountains coming along there. Just get some in that little crevice. Went a little bit over there, but I can sort that out in a minute. There. I think it's quite good to leave some, I'll get some blue in there, that'd be good. Not too much. Really sort of jaggery mountains, aren't they? Yeah, I agree, Pixie Rose, absolutely. This looks amazing, by the way, makes me want to get the oil paints back out. Go for it. Thanks for sharing and liking, everyone. Can we get to 5k? Just by tapping the screen, if you like what you see. That would be most awesome. It's just so enjoyable. It really is. I find it most enjoyable. And put some little blue bits in there. Okay. Let's just stand back and have a little look. Yeah, that looks okay. I'm going to neaten this little bit up here. And just a little bit down there. Maybe there's a little bit of dark just stuck in there. Okay, let's think about having some trees in front of that. I don't know if I'll just try and sort of diffuse that a little bit at the bottom. I'm just going to try it. If it doesn't work, I can cover it up with trees, but it's very oily. It's very oily indeed. So just a tiny little bit of mist like behind the trees with a bit of luck. Or something there behind it. It's very difficult with being so wet. Very wet indeed. I'm using a little fitch here. This is what I use sometimes painting and decorating. You can use anything you like there. Hi there, Gemma. How you doing? Nice to have you back. Matty, that's quality, mate. Thank you so much. Susan, hello. Mum bought me a Bob Ross curtain. I've got everything, just need to set up now. Oh, brilliant. Go for it, go for it, go for it. I mean, this time last year, I wasn't even doing anything. Beginning of the year, I thought I'd give it a go. And I just enjoy it. Just enjoy it so much. It's just so much fun. Nice to have some people come on here and have a little chat and have a look as well. And right, now, very gently going to do this because I know how wet this is. You don't really do this really with the oil, but it's just something behind the trees. As Bob would say, two hairs and some air. Having fun. Having some fun. I'm good, thank you. How about you? I'm good. I'm good because I'm painting. Thanks, Emma. Much appreciated. I'm glad I caught this early, says Lisa. Nice to have you all here. Thank you so much. So my target for the likes, the highest I've ever had is 23k. So this is your job, guys, tonight. The more you like it, the more you have to tap. That would make me happy. And you can, let me just say to you guys, underneath my profile picture on TikTok, there's a link and that'll take you to all my social media. Come and join me on YouTube and everything like that, that would be fantastic. Right, let's get a little bit of black out. And I'll make some little trees. Let's make some little happy trees. We'll just do like a little row of trees here, I think. I've just got a tiny little fan brush and some black. And I'm going to try and make some little happy trees. Yeah, Emma, I completely agree with you. Happy little trees, yeah. Jerry! My finger's showing bone. Nice to have you here, Jerry. Jerry's one of my subscribers, and anyone's welcome to come and subscribe. It helps me out. I think it's like £4 a month or something. Alright, let's put some little trees in here. And try and keep some of that mist behind there. I'm literally just making this up as I go along, so. And hopefully we can put some highlights on these trees later, if it all goes well. So last night I was doing a painting, which I can show you after I finish this. And I completely forgot. It was a completely different picture, but I always do the sky first and then the mountains. And I went and started the mountains first and realised, and I was very happy with myself, and realised I forgot to do the sky. So that was a bit of a mission, but it worked out okay in the end. Yes, Jerry, yes they did. Look, I've got some couple of Bob Ross brushes here. And there's like, I'll show you at the end, but there's a little shelf over there with pots and pots of like liquid clear, liquid black. So yeah, I put it all towards that. And I got a real nice little bundle. A second-hand bundle, and I'm really happy with it. It would have cost hundreds. So, right, bear with me on this, guys. Just creating some happy little trees all the way across. These are in the background, of course. This is quite an easy little painting, really, to do. I'll try and read all your comments. If anyone's followed, then thank you. Yeah, I agree. I didn't buy the stuff brand new, so I bought them second hand. So that's the way I kind of looked at it. I saw the documentary, and I think it's so sad. So yeah, it's a difficult situation. As I feel sorry for Steve. But you know, putting that aside, what a great man he was. And of course, the guy who taught Bob. Which was William Alexander, he taught Bob a lot, and well, the wet on wet really. And you know, I think they were such different characters. Bob was well relaxed, and Bill was like eccentric. He was like this, like this. So that little bit of mist worked. You can just see it behind the trees. Got some little trees. Nearly finished these little trees. I'm just literally using the edge of the fan brush and just dotting them in. Thank you so much for everyone that's saying this is nice. I appreciate it. Sorry if I've missed some of your comments, but I do appreciate them. Obviously I'm painting. Yes, I'm making this up as I go along, Lisa. Is that water or oil painting? Yeah, it's oil painting. I work in oils. I prefer it because I can just blend so easy. The only thing I don't like is clearing up. But right, let's just put a little, just putting anything in here at the bottom there. Let's just make ourselves a bit of a line. Right, now I'm going to put a strip of just probably a few higher trees in at the beginning, maybe around here. They're a little bit closer, but you can't really see much until I put the highlights on. So I might as well just paint this bit black. And then I'll just add some bits in. Maybe I can do like a big tree here or something with some sides. Just building it up, really. maybe I'll get the white out and do some highlights there. Maybe yeah, maybe just use that. So I'll just fill that up, and I've got blue underneath there, so I can start doing a river. Thanks for all the likes and the shares, much appreciated. Paint Father Christmas flying around reindeers. Yeah, I'm more scenery guy. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, Hendrik, yeah, exactly. Let's just put a little one here. Just a distance tree. Gosh, so wet, it's hard to get it on there. I'll have something going down there. Okay, let's think about some water. Alright, let's think about reflections first of these. I won't bother doing reflections of the mountains because they're so far away. But what I will do is sort of this. Just trying to follow a little bit of what's there. And we can build around this. So maybe, don't have to be exact. But there we go. So yeah, just dotted a few bits on there. And I did have a brush with some red on. Somewhere. I did have a brush with some red on. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Found it. And we've got just a few dots of red there, so I can just add some there. So it doesn't have to be exact, but you got the sort of gist of it. Right, let's do some pulling down then with that. Now this is the thing. When you start losing brushes. So very talented, thank you so much. Yeah, go for it, Danny. Go for it. Just do it. It's just so cool. I'm losing all my brushes. I put them down right in front of me, but I'm still losing them. There, right. Let's just bring that up a little bit. Up to there. Okay, so we just pull down here. So these are just reflections in the water. I think we're going to need some more paint. As I'm making this up as I'm going along, I'm just adding bits and pieces. Sometimes it's best to put a little bit less paint on rather than put too much on, then you've got it smearing everywhere. So just go gentle with it and then just add some if you need to. That's what I've found anyway. So this is going to be the reflections in the water of what's up in the sky. And pull down until you're satisfied. And then we go across the other way. I'm probably going to add some more landscaping as well, so. And this is so satisfying, it really is. And it's just picking up bits of that, the light there. And it's sort of just glistening. And we'll add some water sparkles and some water lines, and that adds to the flavour. I don't know why I keep saying flavour, but you know what I mean. This is so fun. Just keep going until you're satisfied. Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? Thank you for my rose. I think that's my first gift, and I appreciate that so much. If I've missed any gifts, then thank you. Any gifts I get go straight towards paint. And it means a lot. Thank you guys, I really appreciate that. Right, I think that I'll call that there with that, and we'll put some stuff in. Might be able to put some sort of frosty snow in the beginning of that bit there. I'll try. This could go wrong. Let's just try adding some. No, because there's black underneath there, you see, so just going to try. Yeah, that'll be okay, I think. Oh, I've got a nasty bogey. I got a paint bogey. I don't know where that's come from. Paint bogey. That's a new one. Let's squeeze the last little bit of white out of this tube. So I got these sort of tubes here. They're about £10 each. I get them from Amazon. I use this make. It's good. I've got lots of different paints, but I'm using them at the moment. Well, okay, let's just do some. Thank you for becoming top second viewer, whoever that is. Yeah, exactly. Bob Ross, where there are happy mistakes and butters. Yes. Let's just put some. Now, because it's black underneath, it's going very, very quickly into black. So I'm just trying to tap. You can literally make up your mind what these are. And we'll just have some coming down. Might be able to add a little bit of blue into that as well. Now the idea is the mountains are so far back that there's no reflections. How long have you been painting? Since the beginning of this year, on and off. So yeah, I just go for it. Just go for it. Look at that, it's all sort of snowy, little whatever. What is it? Little trees, bushes. And then leave it, don't go over too much. Just little bits where you think. I could probably put some little highlights on them trees as well. So let's have something here, like a bit of ground maybe. So where's the black? My little black brush. Here. Let's just do like a little thing that comes out here. And the more you add at the beginning of the picture, like here, well, this will just give a little bit of depth to the picture. Literally just drawing a triangle. It's not even that hard. We'll add some water lines in as well soon, so that'll make it a lot better. Right, let's just put. This could be quite difficult because it's so wet. But I'm going to get myself another fan brush, half decent size. Let's go this sort of size. Got the fun and joy of washing out the brushes again tomorrow, which I now have to do inside because the hose pipe's all frozen. Thank you, Jerry, much appreciated. What about like a little cabin in the distance with a smoking chimney? Possibly. I did a cabin in the woods the other night. You'll have to check out my videos, guys, if you haven't seen any of my work yet. Let's do a big tree. A big tree. plenty of paint, cover up all that white there. So I'm just working out where this tree is going to be. Okay, there you go. Let's go right up there. Yeah, Lisa, I've done a few of them. You'll have to check out some of my videos. And we're going to have a nice tree here. This is where it's going to change colour a little bit. So put plenty of black on. I'll probably have to come back to this and add some more black because it's so wet here. But you should get a little bit of grey, which should help like with the snow anyway. It's a big tree. We'll add some little highlights on there. There we go. Goes right up the top of the page, look. There we go. Just leave a little bit of sparkle through there. Right, and we can add some little... Well, I can do two things here. I think I'll continue with this. And just try. So I haven't actually got any thinners in here at all. Just literally just tapping this on. So it looks like snow sort of settled, but there's bits underneath. It looks cold, doesn't it? What? 23k likes. We've matched my highest ever likes. Thank you guys, I really appreciate this. Wow. Getting the highlights stick on the basic colour of the tree is frustrating. It can be, yeah, sometimes you thin the paint down, but I've managed just to sort that out. But I think I'll add a little bit of white on here. But it has, you can see glistens of white, and also there's a bit of shine there that you can see. But yeah, the basic sort of things there. But yeah, we'll put some little white highlight, like some white highlights on in a bit. It's not far away from done, to be honest. I might just put a couple of trees down here, maybe another one of these sort of down here. Just another closer one. So I can just work out where that's going to be, maybe here. Have this one sort of curving round. Just put some black on again. I've put way loads of black on there. Whee! It's quite a quick painting. Very quick painting. Thank you for everyone that's tapped the screen. I really appreciate it. Okay, I don't need to go so high on this one, so maybe just in front of this mountain. Let's come all the way down here. I can still do the water lines afterwards, so that's okay. Sometimes you can easily forget something. Let's just have the end of that on the mountain. Plenty of paint. Let's add some more black. Blacker the better here. There we go. That goes right down there, and we'll have a small one here. I might just do the water lines now before I add that last tree in, so that might just make it a little bit easier. So thank you everyone for pressing the like, I really appreciate that. 24k likes with a new record. Thanks guys, I really appreciate it. Thanks to all the new followers, thanks for the likes, thanks for the gifts. Do come and check out my YouTube channel if you can guys as well. Trying to build that up. There's a link underneath my profile picture on TikTok. So, just scratching in a little water line here. And very lightly. Very lightly indeed. We're putting some little sparkles and some lines on for the water. This is where you've got to keep it straight. You can even add a little bit of blue in with that. And we'll just come down here. Let's go around here. There we go. Oh, Sue Fox, thank you for the rose, much appreciated. Any other gifts that that I've missed, then sorry, but thank you. Oh, thank you again for the gift. Much appreciated. Right, just putting these last little sort of water lines in. I've got a little corner to do as well. That does look a nice deepy blue, doesn't it, actually? It really does. You wouldn't want to be falling in there, would you? You wouldn't want to be falling there. Jerry, thanks for the gifts. I really appreciate it. What material are you painting on? This is canvas. Thanks so much for the gifts. Yeah, you want to keep these straight, so if you make a mistake, just keep sort of pulling that out. But everything adds a bit of detail. I've just got a little sort of corner of the board there, but I think that's enough sort of water. Maybe just a little bit up there, coming out. There. Got a tiny little bit of mist behind the trees, I quite like that. Right, let's do this little tiny tree here, shall we? Let's go about here and just drop it in. Go to about there. And I'm going to go down to about there. Maybe just a little higher, just because it looks better, like that. There we go. Happy little accidents. I had a huge happy accident last night. I was just telling everyone I'd done a painting last night, which is behind me. I'll show you at the end of the live. And I'd done the mountains before the sky. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy with my mountains. I was like, I haven't done the sky. But there you go. Right, let's just pull down some of this white here. And we just dot some around here. I could do with this being lifted up a little bit, so this is quite hard to do because I need to get myself another. This easel's not even that old, but I need to get a different one because right where I want the holder, there's this brass thing, and the screw won't go through. So just some wavy bits. Sorry, I'm having to really sort of move the board about a little bit here. Might just pull that down a bit further onto there, so we've got maybe a bit of a tree trunk. Flick up some little bits of grass at the edge. We'll do that here as well, little flicks, whatever. It's a very cold place. How much would a Bob Ross original painting cost? That would be you in years to come. Yeah, when I'm dead. Everyone will want my paintings when I'm dead. At the minute, they're all behind me. That's the trouble. Oh, 25k. Wow. Thank you so much. Amazing. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the follows. So cool. We've got the highest I've ever had. Now I'm just going to use... I don't know if you use a fan brush or just like a light little brush here. I'm going to get some more white out. And just try and add some highlights to the trees. I'm just going to use white, I think, because it's that kind of picture. I might even use a bit of thinners, I don't know. Actually, I could add... Let's think. I could add a little bit of maybe magic white just to thin it down a little bit. But then again, I might need it thicker. Who knows? We'll find out in a minute. Don't know if this is the right brush. Just have to keep dipping in the white. Just suggestions of little snow there. It's picking up the black obviously so much that it's turned into grey, so you have to keep sort of dabbing and dabbing. Just little, yeah, just sort of little bits, just to show there's a little bit of snow there. And if you don't like what you've just done, you can just sort of get it out a little bit. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, it's working, definitely working, because obviously it's wet on wet. Just a little bit sat on the leaves. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I've been invited round to my brother's for Christmas. I could spend the day around there. What's everyone doing? I suppose the usual sort of. There we go. Just little bits of snow every now and sort of here and there. Cold. Okay, so mate, not a lot of colours used really. I've got the blue, the white, the black, blue, white, black. A little bit of green for there's a little bit of green in the Northern Lights up there, but bar that, not much, not that many colours really. But yeah, it's a nice little cold scene. I'm home with my two daughters and their partners playing gooseberry. Oh bless. Oh dear, look, I've got a nice chunk of blue on my finger. Try and get that off. It'll go everywhere. It's really handy actually to have some wet wipes about. Really handy. I've got some brush cleaner that I use as well, helps get it off the hand. But I'm gonna sign this one as well, because I've started to sign them. Would you do an indoor Christmas scene like a cosy cottage living room scene with the tree up, etc.? Yeah, possibly. I mean, I'll never say never. I am definitely a scenery guy though. But yeah, I mean, I'd give it a go. It's different detail, it's different, sort of the way I do this. I've got my way of doing it, you know, and there's, you know, obviously the similar technique to Bob Ross. And, you know, things like that is obviously more detail, it takes longer. I've been asked so many times to paint pets. And, you know, there's some fantastic artists out there that paint pets. And they do all the individual hairs and stuff. I'm more of a painter like this, where dab, 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 drag, drag, drag. And I like the instant sort of look that you get. But I won't say, you know, never. I never would try, because I didn't even think I would try this, you know. Right, I've got a little bit of blue to put on down here, where my finger was holding the board. And I'm going to try and sign it. With my little script brush, wherever that may be, down here. Got a little bit of red. So I'll just do my initials, because on some of my paintings I did before, I'd done a signature and it ended up looking like the Hitler. I'd done like a C and an M, and it ended up like looking like the Hitler thing, whatever you call it. Dab, dab, whoosh, whoosh, that's it. Susan, thank you so much. Wow, we're at 25.3k likes, that's mental. Thanks, guys. Right, a little bit of brush thinners. Just going to put the brush in there. This is where it go all wrong. Into the red. Make it nice and thin. Hopefully you can see that. It's quite thin actually. I was so scared to use this script brush, but it's actually not too bad. Let's see if this shows up. I'm trying to do a little C. There we go, that'll do. And then an M, because I'm not writing my whole name. You've got to be lucky to have a short name. I mean, Bob Ross was lucky, just Ross. You know, you can't really, I've just done my initials there,